Okay, glad I can make it. Okay, so right now we waiting for Genshin Impact version 3.2 special program coming soon. I thought I'm I'm gonna miss it because like I have to setting up something, but yeah, glad we could make it. So let's see what is the game will leave it for us. I'm so exciting to see Nahida and the others. There are some leak actually, but I didn't even notice about that. I just want to see the live. Okay, we're waiting. It's already time. It's about time. Why it takes so long? Theater mode. Ah, okay. Um, you can see the chat is like crazy. It's already like 10 minutes, but I don't know why. This is like my first time watching live, so I don't know if it's starting late like this. Is normal?
of burning or freezing effects on the ground.
Oh, you know what? This fight kind of reminds me of when we fight ruin guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Right! And you might have noticed there are some arcane formations on the ground, so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
And I bet a lot of people are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, he's kind of cute. Oh, maybe it's a Paimon reskin.
Sorry, but no. Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A
My
helper in a
God.
boss fight.
I need to
that's definitely
restart
not
the
Paimon.
website in order to it appear.
Once the Balladeer has
Okay,
transformed
it's
into
already
this
here. I
massive
think we
form,
missed the
our
first
usual
part, but they're
attacks
talking
won't
about
deal any
Scaramouche
tangible damage
boss.
to him.
Yeah.
So, the
Look.
only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned. There will even be some moments in the fight where travelers will need to use an aiming mode to attack the boss's weak points.
Oh, who would have guessed that little thing would be so important against a boss the size of the Balladeer?
I know, right? They also use some amazing special effects for all of the Balladeer's moves. The cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right. And seriously, I can't wait to check out this new boss fight. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
So now that we've covered the new boss battle, I think it's time to introduce the first of our
Nahida!
new playable characters coming in version 3.2. Let's welcome Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka
Yay!
Nahida.
Hey, finally!
Yay!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think Nahida's already like a good friend to
Oh,
us.
she's
It's
so
seriously so
cute.
crazy what we've been through.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the unique, yeah, let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use. And yeah, they can be pretty out there. Or sometimes she'll use really childlike language to describe some deep or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine that the god of wisdom had been locked up for 500 years. Just makes me upset just thinking about it.
But I'm sure everything will work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with Nahida, then be sure to check out Nahida's
God,
story
I
quest,
want this
Sapientia or
wallpaper.
Mastes chapter. The quest will be available upon completing the Sumeru Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her, but I want to see Nahida in battle. What you got for us, Kimberly?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got
Show
lots
us.
to
Show
share.
us.
But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Oh my God, those little chum.
Grow,
Oh,
grow, grow!
she's so cute.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Oh, look at that. Worth the wait, guys. Worth the wait.
Wow.
She's so cute!
Look at her.
I love her!
Aw, little Nahida is so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So, what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something? That seems pretty different.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish kind of skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter an aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing dendro damage.
Whoa, this is so cool. Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
Her
Mhm.
play style
Outside
is
of
so
combat,
unique, you know.
Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with certain harvestable items, allowing her to collect items directly to the inventory from a distance.
Whoa, wait. Being able to harvest
What?
materials like that is gonna
This
be so
is
cool.
new?
That'll
This
really
is-
save us some time.
Yeah.
This is
This skill may also
convenient.
have some additional uses, So, travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
Ooh, okay.
Nahida's elemental burst is where things get really interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of
So
Dreams, expanding a
beautiful.
special field.
Beautiful
That's
brush.
pretty amazing. The effect really does look like some royal court or palace.
Yeah. Different effects will be produced based on whether there are pyro, electro, and hydro characters in the party. While Nahida is within the special field, a pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Trikarma Purification. An electro party member will decrease the intervals at which Trikarma Purification is triggered, and a hydro party member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
Whoa, this is blowing my mind right now. We'll really have to focus on which effects we want to achieve and put some thought into our team's composition.
Right?
Of course, my team
A
will
key
be
thing
like
to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
Oh.
Nice. Also, in addition to Nahida, we have one other character joining us in version 3.2.
Layla.
That's right. She's a very peculiar academia
Oh,
student. Her name is
look at
Layla.
her.
Most
Very
days,
well
she
designed,
looks
you
super
know?
tired and anxious, which seems to be a direct result of her relentless struggle with her studies.
Yeah, and not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around her might consider her a little strange and mysterious. And even though she's
I want
always
to get
groaning
her.
about her studies,
I hope she's in
most
the
of
same
Layla's
venue
research
with
work is
Nahida,
actually
though.
fine overall. It's just her lack of confidence that's really holding her back. And that's when her unusual ability comes into play.
And her ability is
Show us.
sleepwalking.
Yeah. While she is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain the
What?
confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along. As
Is it
soon as
like
she starts
Demon
sleepwalking,
Slayer?
her unfinished
Zenitsu?
papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them in no time.
This is definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do this with their own homework. But does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
She seems to be aware of it. The papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example, once during crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Sawmill, and then randomly bumped into Candace. Such weird occurrences have made her start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her sleepwalking, just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and go out and have fun, but it seems like she'll never be able to do any of that until she graduates.
And actually, I'm guessing that she uses her sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah,
when
yeah.
we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there. Watching us. My guiding stars! Stars, shine for me!
It
So
almost looks like she's
pretty.
sleeping while being protected by the shield.
This shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 night stars have been
Her shield
accumulated,
is like
they will transform
Diona-
into
Diona's
homing
shield.
shooting stars, dealing damage to any opponent's hit.
Ooh.
Ah, night stars. I love how her skills have a starry theme. It ties into her studies.
Yeah, throughout the skill's duration, each time a night star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Layla's
really?
elemental burst unleashes a dream sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating night stars for Layla's shield. As a talented Ratawa his student, Layla also comes in handy when crafting. When Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a set chance to receive double the product.
Ah, nice.
Sweet.
Oh my god, this
Anyway,
is very
when
useful.
can travelers expect to see these new characters available in-game?
Great question.
Oh,
That brings us to our new event wishes.
officially,
In the early
phase
part of version
1.
3.2, Nahida and
Nahida
Yoimiya will be
and
available.
Yoimiya.
In the later part of the version, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for
Tartaglia
Yaeniko and Tartaglia, and Layla will become available for the first time.
Oh,
Also, a new
she's in the
5-star
second
weapon,
verse.
1,000 Floating Dreams, will be appearing in the new weapon event wish.
Oh,
nice.
this is
By the way,
Nahida
I've heard
weapon.
that Layla's been getting ready recently to participate in Sumeru's Beast Tamer tournament. But before we get into that, I think it's time for us to take another break. We'll be back
Oh.
with the latest info on events coming in the version update.
okay.
So I know what you're thinking. It's time for redemption code.
Ugh.
You guys get it?
Boo.
Sai no.
Nah.
Alright, that's enough.
Oh. Oh my god. Look. So nice. Like, very nice design. Okay, so first phrase will be Nahida and Yoimiya and no Layla. Layla is in the second verse with Miko and Tartaglia. Damn. Oh gosh. Hang on. I was not blending this. I thought Layla should be in Nahida banner, so at the same time I can get Nahida and Layla at the same time. But this is out of my expected, you know? Oh, maybe I don't know if I have enough Primo to get Nahida weapon as well. Oh no, this is too much stress.
Welcome back to the version
Oh.
3.2 special program, everyone. Next, we'll take a look at some of the new events for the coming update. An amazing fungus competition is about to begin in the lands of Sumeru. Not only has it attracted local competitors from Sumeru, but also spectators from other nations.
Fungus competition? How does that even work? Aren't fungi
Fungus.
dangerous? They're always
Fungus
attacking us in the wild.
competition.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi and participate in battle events. Although the fungi often pose
What's
as
that?
little
It's like
troublemakers for us in the
Pokemon.
wild, using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication with them.
Okay, so if I catch and train a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
In this event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Aww.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion and give them cute names. But most importantly, you will have to train your fungi.
That sounds fun.
Travelers will have to use special floral jelly ingredients to mix and form blends that your fungi enjoy and unlock their true potential.
It's
While
like
mixing ingredients,
Pokemon,
you use
know?
copy, switch, and rotate functions, and place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Aw, it looks kind of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that.
Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use something called the Special Training Mode. In this mode, there will be 2 challenge types, Coordinated Assaults and Zone Defense. Travelers will be able to command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate their attacks against a single target, and control them to defend the ley line monolith.
Aw, they're so cute. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
me neither.
they're gonna
As
fight
for the
along
rewards, in
with us.
addition to Primo Gems and
This is
various
cool.
materials, once
Oh my God.
travelers have reached a certain phase of the event, they will also be able to summon the great and almighty merchant, Dory.
And Layla will be appearing in the event
Dory for
storyline,
free?
as well as a familiar visitor from another nation.
I'm on it.
Any idea who it could be?
Supposedly a fun guy.
Okay, I see what you did there. I respect it. Let's leave that for travelers to discover themselves in the event.
Come on, guys, fun guy.
Okay, next up we have a change of pace with an all-new Trials event. For this event, travelers will have to use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with Yen Fei's and Klee's attacks, or use Yelan's elemental skill to move quickly and dodge giant pinballs. Here are some others. Use Xiao's plunging attack to send platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
This sounds like some pretty unusual training.
Yeah, and to make things even more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
Oh. This sounds like it'll be a
Also,
lot of
we
fun to
can-
watch.
We can play with
But
friends.
what about objectives for
Cool.
characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Ah,
Oh.
perfect.
In addition to these events, version 3.2 will also feature an event for our players to put their skills to the test. This time, we'll have a new edition of the Hypostatic Symphony event.
Nice. So, what changes can travelers expect this time around?
The most notable change, of course, will be the addition of the new Dendro Hypostasis. That's right, the last member of the Hypostasis family will be officially landing in version 3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world boss, the Dendro Hypostasis will also be busy performing alongside its fellow Hypostases in the Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers will be facing challenges featuring the Dendro, Cryo, Pyro, and Hydro Hypostases.
Gosh.
Before each challenge, travelers may select a buff effect to use. However, as you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging. So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory. If you're aiming to just collect all the Primogem rewards, then don't worry, you won't need to up the difficulty too much.
Okay, good to know. Whew.
I, for one, will definitely not be upping the difficulty. And just like before, you may tackle the challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great.
Okay.
We
so
can
this
help
is
each other
can be
out.
doing
Oh,
co-op.
yeah.
That's good.
Now that we've covered the challenge event, let's take a quick look at a couple more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator in
taking
the
photo
Outside the
again.
Canvas Inside the Lens event. And once
Cool.
again, we'll be working
Aw.
together with Lieben in Marvelous Merchandise. It's also worth mentioning here that some optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around. Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the rotate and focus functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're out
Also,
taking
we have
pictures,
more
you
option
may
to take
run into
photo
some
now.
interesting
That's cool,
storylines
that's
along the
cool.
way. So be sure not to miss Outside the
Oh.
Canvas, Inside the Lens.
Man, I love these kinds of events. Sign me up.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
In
the
addition to all
pop
these new
system.
events, we also have some news on system-related updates and optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these, which is regarding the Serena Teapot. Starting with version 3.2, the Serena Teapot will be adding the long-awaited replication system.
Oh,
Wow,
So-
that's super amazing.
so we can
This feature will allow
copy the-
travelers to use sharing
Oh my
codes to bring
God, this
designs from
is-
other travelers'
This is
teapots
very
and
useful
implement them
for
in
me
their own,
because I'm
or
really
share
lazy.
their own teapot designs. I know there may be some travelers out there who have seen some amazing teapot designs that they've wanted to also create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it. With this new function, travelers will be able to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
Get ready to hit up your friends with amazing teapot skills.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone sharing their designs, especially with me.
Which brings us to our final update to share with everyone. This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3, which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings. So, players who'd prefer to see the game's text and UI in those languages can look forward to that.
The team truly hopes that travelers from all over the world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Tibet.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official channels and keep an eye out for future announcements and info.
Wow, we've covered a ton of stuff. Seriously, it's a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So now's probably a great time for our last redemption code.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Serenity Pot. Copy another player design will be my my thing, because like I'm really lazy to do the design of my island, my pot I mean, and this is really helpful. I'm more like travel and explore player more than like design things in the pot, because the amount of collecting resource is like take a lot of time. So yeah, this is a no for me. I'm glad that I have this function now.
Well, everyone, I think we've covered just about everything coming our way in version 3.2, which means we've arrived at the end of our special program.
This was
I
fun.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh look at the
no, we
wallpaper.
covered a
It's so
ton of stuff.
so cute.
So much stuff.
Yeah. So many events too. But the thing that I'm most excited about is, of course, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character.
Obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely the Balladeer. Dude, it looks so insane. I
Yes.
have no idea how I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, no, for me, oh my gosh, so many things. Battling the Dendro Hypostasis, and of course the fabulous Fungus Frenzy, getting my little fungi and battling with them. And, the teapot, the Serena teapot, I'm so behind on my teapot, so I can't wait to
You gotta get on it.
hopefully get some designs from others, or at least, get some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the Sumeru Archon quest will be reaching its final chapter here, it most definitely won't be the end of our journey in Sumeru. In our story this time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for all of our travelers. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone. Bye.
Oh, bye-bye. Oh, so that's all. I thought it have to be like really long, but actually, that's all. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just recap some what we already saw so far. So, we missed we missed the first 10 minutes because of my clumsiness. The Balladeer boss will be available. Nahida will be available as the player. Sorry, not player. Playable as the character in the first phrase with Yoimiya. On second phrase is Miko and Tatalia with Layla. Beside that, we will get some events that will give us free Dory, fungus event, the boss fighting again, also with the new Archon quest, which will be the last Archon quest. I hope there's some twists in there, because some people say the Sumeru Archon quest is like the best, and I think this is right, because they have like the level of deep detail in there is like amazing, and so far they're doing a good job, and I'm really exciting for the 3.2 update. I think it's on November, the beginning of November, which is it's not beginning, I think it's like in the middle of November, which is I think around my birthday as well. So yeah, let's go all for Nahida then. All right, I think I will end the live chat now. It's time for me to go and claim those redemption code, and I will see you guys next week. I will update my live stream schedule on my Twitter page and my Facebook page. So just have a look on that. And then, yeah,